Well, wasn't that a great peek under the lid at Action 3 and Action 5, and a story well told, both in the work that was made and in the retelling. Well, that brings us nearly to the end of our Ad Net Zero Global Summit for 2022. Most people who are watching what I'm saying right now will probably be watching on our YouTube channel. I'm Seb Munden, the chair of Ad Net Zero. I just wanted to reflect for a couple of minutes on the content that you'll be able to see on this channel and pull out some of the themes across that content over the last couple of days here at Park Village in London. What I would say is that whether your motivation is to avert disaster as quickly as possible or to create a more beautiful way of living, more conscious consumption, and good business, this is the content for you. Over the course of the 2 days, 28 sessions, 66 speakers, we have content for everyone. We've focused content on each of the 5 actions of the action plan, where we go through where we're at for each one. As Steve from Planet Mark told us in his jargon-busting session, as soon as you start, you realize it's totally doable. But the truth is, carbon dioxide emissions are still going up, even if the rate is slowing. And the next few years are massive for taking action and accelerating ahead of the pledges. As the consumer from Belgium told the McCann Truth team, we don't need a few people to act perfectly, we need everyone to do their part. And our industry's response? Super progress on many of the actions, production and decarbonising media. As Mark Whelan from Havas London told us, sustainability has gone from one of the things we do to the core of everything we do. We heard that the only way to start is with measurement and management. And please send your data to AdNet Zero so that we can put that in the database and use that as a shared learning resource for everybody. As James and Conrad said, let's start by getting our own house in order. But what does good look beyond that? Matt Bourne showed us a vision for a time when every ad is a green ad to open day 2. We also saw how our shortlisted campaign AdNet Zero campaigns will be a force for good. Gerald from Google and Jess from Ipsos reminded us that today citizens see sustainability as the tiebreaker between similar brands. Brands now need to invest in what they do as well as what they say to create the most friction-free default offering. Trust has to be earned. McCann Truth also told us that 77% of people believe brands can make more of a difference than governments can. And that's why we heard some of those winners, shortlisted entrants from the campaigns, from NatWest, Sky Media, Manning Gottlieb OMD, Unilever's Hellmann's, ITV, OpenX, and Coffee and TV, all building engaged coalitions with employees, suppliers, citizens, customers, and thank you, Jose, communities. And Stefan Lurk pointed at the value of cooperation and collaboration beyond our industry sector as one of the key values of COP, but also beyond. In fact, as many speakers concluded, we need the shift in communication and the use of creativity to drive more conscious consumption and making better choices, and we need creativity and innovation in the business models of many of the advertisers. We know what we learned from the ASA and the CMA, that we can avoid greenwashing by getting the data and basing the advertising around the data that we have. So we hope that this inspiring content and the shared journeys of all our speakers will give you the energy, wherever you are around the world and in our industry, to renew your efforts to change the way we work and change the work we make. A big thank you to the folks here at Park Village Studios, our production company, but first and foremost, a big thank you to you, all our supporters, over 100 of you in the UK and 20 global supporters and counting. Those global supporters who will fund and work to accelerate the global expansion and reach. And hopefully in 1 year's time at the next global summit, we will be celebrating the impact of AdNet Zero at over 50% of the world's ad spend. And yes, there's no time to lose. The next 2 or 3 years, we need to make a significant impact on global temperatures, but there's also a lot of opportunity to make a significant impact at a personal and business level in the quality of life changes and the new innovations required to live better and more consciously. Thank you.